like shucks, bro, like 4th grade, 5th grade, like that.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what I
shit.
mean? Smoking weed, drinking beer on the river, up the pond, smoking weed, acting bad. Just,
Yeah.
and then I think escalated from there.
Yeah. Trying to chase the high, kind of.
Yeah. Because now when I look back at them, like that thing was take me out of reality, make me feel happy, make me feel good. Until it wasn't.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? This is Curtis Pooley here, bringing you your Real Talk Maui podcast. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm here with my cousin Bry.
What's up, everybody?
And my brother Jonah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's an honor to introduce our next guest. It's one of the most solid uncles ever, and his story is very inspirational to a lot of people, so
Yes, sir.
we never really dived into this part of Maui yet.
Definitely.
So, it's a pleasure to introduce my uncle Keaka Kuhaulua.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Uncle.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you, Uncle, for coming on.
Thank you for coming.
Automatic.
Yeah,
Right
taking
on,
the time out of your day for coming
Yeah,
through.
automatic, bro.
Especially
No
on
problem.
one Saturday that we stay filming them. So
Yeah, no
that's
problem.
all. Yeah,
No
but,
problem, brothers.
Before we even start, though, I just like you, for those that don't know you, just kind of say what you're up to, what you do for a living and where you stay working at.
Yeah, I work for Goodfellow Brothers. I'm Mason for them. Right now, we still on project in Lahaina, Kukuhia, doing automation work over there, concrete, blocks, rock, getting them going for the low-income housing.
Yeah.
And then my next project going to be Kilohana, I believe, for the temp houses for the people who lost their houses in Lahaina.
Oh, right on.
Right on.
Yeah, that's solid.
So working towards that goal of getting them rebuilt.
Rebuilt,
Lahaina,
trying.
Everybody,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, talking about all that, Maui, born and raised Maui.
Born and raised Maui boy.
Yeah, yep.
All the way.
Where you grew up? What part of the island?
I was born in Haiku, and then I was raised in Happy Valley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that growing up?
Growing up in Happy Valley was kind of crazy for me, growing up over there, because just the environment wasn't pretty insane environment over there. Like, I call them the armpit of Maui because it's like, everybody in Happy Valley, they eat on welfare, drunk pile parents, drug abuser parents, so kids have no guidance. You know what I mean? So this wasn't nuts life over there.
Yeah.
Right
Especially
now.
at that time, Happy Valley. Because I know it right now. I see a bunch of
Raba over there now.
Airbnbs and like plenty of houses I see walking around.
Like, walking around to the bus stops and stuff.
Definitely different.
That's not the kind. That's not what was before. That's not what was before.
Yeah, and I guess what we're trying to say too, like how easy was for take the wrong turn in like growing up, like how easy was drugs to get, or you know what I mean, like
it was
like
super easy. It was super easy. Growing up in Happy Valley, being one young kid, having nothing, so idolizing all the drug dealers and all the rippers and robbers out on the streets, because they get all the nice things and
nice cars,
nice clothes,
big chain,
big
all that.
dirt bikes, all that, and I get my brother's clothes that he had from before that was way too tight, and just hand me downs, and so that is where I kind of went change my perspective on life, trying to that's like I said, I was idolizing that, so kind of chase after that, chase after that life. Growing up in Happy Valley was kind of nuts. We lived in a crazy house, and we had I had a real abusive dad, real abusive dad. So that would make me rebel more against everything and everybody. You know
what was going on at home?
Yeah, what was going on at home. So I get leakings at home. I go out, take them out on people. Whatever. Just doing that stuff. And
yeah, and that's definitely on different time versus nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Of course, the drugs is still there, but I feel like as far as being able to discipline your kids, bro. Nowadays you cannot even hit them or do nothing. So get some cops roll up.
For real.
Yeah. But then again, you see the results. The kids not listen, man. Nowadays, a lot of them. It's hard for them to learn those lessons that we learned before without getting the lickings that we probably deserved back then.
Exactly. And like for touch back on, being having an abusive dad, it's not like I was an angel. You know what I mean? I was hard-headed, growing up, being hard-headed. And of course, you can get lickings, That was the only way I would learn that my parents will learn how to raise kids, because they were raised like that. So
that makes sense.
They never have that chance for break that cycle. They never have that, like how we have that opportunity now, us as parents, to break that cycle of, not beating your kid for, throwing away the rubbish.
Yeah.
But that way, as far as like like opportunities, or like when you was younger, like back when you was a kid, you feel like if had more like programs or like this opportunities for kids for just do like different things for stay off the street, you feel like you would have kind of got guided in one better direction if kind of had more of those programs or like just activities for do other than just just nodding around and just acting crazy.
Hard for really thinking.
Hard for really like, because my parents was like really into sports. My mom was volleyball coach for like many years. My dad was a basketball coach for many years. So they tried their best to like try to keep me off the the fucking streets and stuff like that. But I chose myself. I chose that life to be the way I grew up. I chose that life. Nobody would choose one for me. Nobody would choose one for me. And this is not talking, as I look back now. She's talking when I was a young kid.
Yeah.
That is the life I chose to live right now.
What was like, talking about choosing your own path or choosing that path, like what was the initial start of it? Like what, like what got you for one to even like, do drugs or all that stuff?
Whole scene. Like,
was it somebody like you wanted to be, like how you said you used to idolize the drug dealers or something? Was it something that
just, started off, like smoking marijuana, right? Of course. I never did smoke cigarettes or anything until later. But smoking marijuana as a young kid, super young kid, smoking marijuana was always around me. So, that's what started it. I to me, started smoking marijuana with my older cousins, and then drinking just on choice that I made to, like as a young kid, trying to act bad, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to act bad, trying to act like, I had a shit, and, but I guess what? Cause I smoke weed, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what it was. Basically, like, like...
Giving them an update, like, bro, I've been doing this, what you guys doing?
Like, like, shucks, bro, like 4th grade, 5th grade, like that.
Yeah. Oh,
what I mean? Smoking weed, drinking beer on the river, up the pond, smoking weed, acting bad, just... And then I think escalated from there.
Yeah. Trying to chase the high, kind of?
Yeah, because... now when I look back at them, like the thing was take me out of reality, make me feel happy, make me feel good, until it wasn't. Until it wasn't.
And what you think it was drugs was not pushed on easily, but like easier to get away with back when you was first starting, because of they never really have too much of how the outcome going to be. Like, I mean, I feel like we know that it's bad because we've had family members who has been high and been getting off high. You know what I mean? Like we kind of see the outcome. Like it's either you're gonna end up in prison or you're gonna end up dead, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So was that like taught to you guys back when you started, or you just yeah, it's all good?
No, it wasn't actually taught to me about using, which was no, of course, you know what I mean, like, bro, don't use drugs.
Yeah.
But as far as someone explaining to me, like, bro, if you use drugs, cause you can use this, you can prison, you can't even die.
Yeah.
Nobody would explain that part to me. You know what I mean? So for use drugs was like, oh yeah, you know, I mean, not as openly welcomed as it is now. I mean, not saying that it is welcome now, but it's more tolerable now. Back in the day was like, you know, you can hide, you can do this, you can do that, and
people say doing them in the open.
Yeah. But before it was like, you know, I was on young, like super young, right? Like I said, I was on super young kid, so of course I gotta hide, you know, I don't like get leakings or you know what I was, you know, until like I think I was like 8th grade already, probably like 13 or something, 12, 13, you know, going to be on dad already, you know, a young kid, barely 8th grade already, I'm going to be on dad. I'm going to be on dad, you know, that's and nuts, getting kicked out of my house at 7th grade, you know, from my mom guys, because super naughty kid, right? Doing my own thing, you know, they're kind of over it, you know. So getting kicked out, you know, and then just kind of doing my own thing, but going to be one dad, you know. So I took them into my own hands, like, you know, I'm going to be on dad. Nobody going to answer for me anymore. I'm going to answer for myself. Nobody fending for me. I got to fend for myself. So this is what it is.
That was kind of your mentality.
Right there. After that. And then that's when things went kind of like, you know, go downhill a little bit, because just I never really do anything after that. Besides, you know, at that young age, besides, you know, started, just like ripping off tourists, bro. Ripping off tourist cars, doing all that kind of stuff. That's what would start my criminal history. You know, I mean, criminal history was from a young kid, bro. Like first grade, 2nd grade, stealing candy from Takamiya and stealing candy from Kabibi store, sodas, whatever, you know, and then getting away with them to, you know, ripping tourist cars now, going around the island, ripping tourist cars, you know, getting whatever, and then get loaded. You know, I'm not ripping them for go. Sell them for go buy diapers or formula or anything like that. I ripping them for get loaded, you know.
So speaking of that, like, so it's almost like the like people that is on drugs and people that is almost like into like or doing theft, like thieves, like that. Almost that whole clique is like together.
They coincide together.
It's almost like it must be the same people, like either on drugs and now you're trying to rob somebody for get that next fix, you know. So
that's what they're doing on 4 too.
Must be the same scene.
100. Okay. People not ripping and robbing somebody for go home, pay their rent and electric bill.
Or sell them.
No. And whoever said that, you know, maybe 1%, 1% out of 1,000. You know what I mean? 1% out of 1,000. Never have I ever met anybody who said, "Oh, I have to go rip and rob for go support my family." You know what I mean? Nah.
It's almost like you gotta pass something for kind of help out that side, the drug side, so that maybe all that the theft and all of that can go down too. While that goes down.
I mean,
you know?
even for bring up another question, you know, do you think you being in the rehabilitation system for Maui, like, do they have like a strong program, or is it guys going in and out and they're still doing the same thing? Like,
that get a lot of strong rehabilitation programs going on right now. You know, because the public, the community, whatever's the state, anybody, they kind of open their eyes to that drug thing, you know. So, and prisons is full right now with drug abusers, drug abusers. So instead of trying to send them to prison, they're trying to give them help, you know. And, you know, like when small percentage of people of that is really taking them in and doing it. But on a bigger note, that's on fucking we forget out, cause you know, for me, I look at them like that. Like for Uncle, I never did get accepted into any drug rehabilitation programs. Well, not any. I got accepted into one a while ago. Like, you know, back in like 2003, I think. I got accepted into a drug court program. This drug court in Maui, and then you know, I fucked that up. Yeah, of course, because I wasn't ready.
The way that you were at the time.
Yeah, and then that was like I said, that was, bro, what? Bro, like brothers telling me, hey, how ain't cousin? Bro, drug court, cause you stay inside 3 months. Go sign up 3 months. After that, they get you out. You know, and I'm still looking at like some years in there. You know what I mean? So why not take the 3 months and get out? You know. So that's how I feel like a lot of people use that programs now as on scapegoat, you know. But hey, if the thing catch on, catch on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if the thing catch on, brother. Yeah. You know, fuck, bro, good for you, my man.
Yeah, but there's like the realization that most of the time somebody's using it for an escape.
Yeah,
it is an escape.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So I mean, like it comes down to it's all about the person.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
If they like change, they're gonna change.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh yeah, well, even the kind of bringing up that part, like what ended up getting you into prison for the first time? What was that story?
Getting into prison the first time. Okay, this is what happened. Okay, my oldest kid's mother, Kai, his mom, and me, she split. So from that, like I already was committing crime, you know, like, you know, whatever, detention home kind of stuff and all that kind. But once that, like, that one happened, like, I never really have any, like, my kid or, you know, anything like that. So I was just kind of like free balling, doing my own trip. And then started ripping cars. Because prior to that, I moved mainland. I was with some good brothers up there, some howlers that would put Hawaiians to shame, bro. That kind of law they get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Took me in, took care of me, bro, and bring me back to life, you know?
Yeah.
And then, so while I was up there, I hooked up with the wrong crowd, you know, of course, you know. You know, attract your same kind of personality people. I want to attract that personality kind of people, like that kind of crowd, you know. So they taught me a lot of things up there, how to like commit crazy kind of crimes. Yeah. And get away with them. And then, so I came back home and I started carrying that stuff on with me, committing crimes, you know. Then I got popped. I got busted. I went to prison. Like, not really prison. I went in Maui jail for like, I think it was like 18 months. Then I got back out. And then after that, I went back in. And then I went to stay inside. Just from all that crime, you know, committed. I never ever, you know, got really caught for the crimes I was accused of. You know, I did them. Yeah. I did them, but I was never caught in an act of doing it. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was kind of like, you know, hearsay, put away, but I was guilty, you know, but I always would end up the winner, the victor in the end, because I didn't get what I deserve. You know what I mean? Yeah. In time, for due time.
So speaking of Dale, like were you in Spain over here or
I was in Maui. I went to Halava and then Waiava. Halava was pretty heavy when I went because you know, not knowing anything, you know what I mean, going up there, and then because when you stay back home, Maui, you know everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And then when you go up there, you see, like, you know, plenty of guys I knew from detention home, you know, growing up already and just doing stuff, you know, whatever. And then meet them up in there. And yeah, it was pretty heavy.
Yeah, which one was the Nazis, you think, like jail in general, or like the craziest, like for being?
When I was in the mainland. When I was in the mainland. Not Hawaii, the kind though. Not Hawaii, not by the state of Hawaii, but by the state of California.
Oh, you got arrested in California?
Yeah, I got arrested in California. I ended up getting into some stupid shit up there with some, you know, with the people I was hanging out with. And then, I ended up doing a little bit time up there.
How long?
Like about maybe, I don't know, a little less than 2 years, maybe.
Yeah.
But all county, not state.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was, first I was in Orange County, and then they moved me to LA County. And I was in LA County 9500. And that was heavy.
Yeah.
So some real shit up and down.
LA, man.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, people getting raped.
Yeah.
People
Guaranteed.
getting hemmed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's getting stitched up so, and me coming from Hawaii, you know, like that kind of blow me away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was some of the differences between going jail in Hawaii and California? I mean, I know you're about to kind of say some stories and stuff, but like, was it really like, how can I say, like not like more aloha in Hawaii, then you go up there, it's just fucking guys dying, guys.
Yeah, more Hawaii. We kind of like this. For me, this is my perception of them. We envy life back home. You know what I mean? Us local Polynesians, Haules, Filipinos, whatever's the mixed pot. But we all kind of envy life. You know, we'd rather beat you up than kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Comparing to them over there, there's so much life, so much humans that they kill you.
It's expendable kind of thing.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I never think of that.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's a good way for a look at it.
Yeah, because like back in Hawaii, the worst you can get is you can get mobbed. You know what I mean? And that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know, that's bad. But up there, you know, you can get killed. You know what I mean? That's the least you can get is, you know, mobbed or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then the worst is killed.
Yeah.
So like you said, state and county. What is the difference between like state and which one is more worse? Like if you're in a state or county prison.
To me, I think county is pretty bad because everybody just fresh off the streets, you know, downing from drugs, downing from this, trying to, you know, coming in, trying to feel their way. So you get plenty different personalities, plenty guys, you know, trying to, you know, flex their chest and trying to act, you know, tough and all that kind of crazy stuff in there. On state, it's bad because, for me, it's bad because you stay doing time now.
It's a long time.
Long time, yeah. Because county, you know, you can go in and you know that door gonna open for you real soon.
I see, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're not there for a long.
No. But when you go state, they fly you out.
Yeah.
You know, you catch you on flight, you flying out, so you know you like, bro.
Yeah, you're not coming home.
You're not coming home. That door ain't opening for you anytime soon. You know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I always wondered what is the difference, you know, between county and state. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, try to walk us through like your first time going in, first day wake up, like what's going on, like, you know, what you like, you know, because us guys, I mean, you know,
we never did
jail,
that.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Don't plan on it.
Yeah.
But you know, it's fascinating because you see them on movies, and then you see like, oh man, well, fuck, guys go through this, and then I feel like you have like a story that's maybe not as crazy as movies make it.
Yeah.
But also very like when real feeling like, cause you're in fuck up, and this is life now, you know.
Yeah. So the first time I go to jail, MCCC, I was on kind of on trip. You know what I mean? Like because like had killers in there. You know what I mean? Still had killers. You know, and the modules wasn't built yet. That module A, B, C, D. So everybody was still up, like where you can see. Like when you pass that jail, you see all that dorms and all that right there. Yeah, that's all I had. Never have that dorms on the bottom. Never have that basement on the modules over here. Never have that 6, 7. Only had dorm 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think. And then the empty floor. That's all I had. So it's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Like going in there as a young kid trying to
Yeah.
You know,
How old you was, Uncle?
the first time I go inside, I was on kind of young kid, bro.
Yeah.
Kind of young kid. Kind of young kid. So it's kind of tripping out, you know, worried.
Yeah.
So of course scared, but not showing it.
Yeah. So I mean, what? You gotta be 18 then, huh?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Are you talking about the detention?
No. I'm talking about jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was one young kid, you know.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, speaking of like just being in, like so when you was in the state, you didn't talk to like any lifers and just kind of how was their vibe? Like, were they mad or at life, or are they like, you know, come with peace, come to it with peace that they're gonna be in there forever? Like,
plenty of them, not like, you know, thousands I met. No, but I met a few handful lifers. Couple of them was like, you know, like they're doing life, you know what I mean?
Like they settled.
They settled, and then, you know, more than one handful of them was like, you know, still mad, still mad at their stuff, even though been like, you know, whatever, 18, 20 years already they've been down, you know.
And what, they take them out on like the inmates too, or?
Well,
not really.
Not really, because everybody know who they are. So, you know, they got nothing to lose. You know what I mean? No matter if that's an old Filipino man doing, you know, 6'8", you know, 320 pounds. So, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You know, you know what, you know, their life was. You know, let them do their thing, you do your thing.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's how it is for everybody in the prison, or let them do their thing, we do our thing, or.
Well, you would like that to be.
Oh, then you always get some.
Get more.
One group.
Get. You know, cause get prison gangs, right? Prison gangs in Hawaii. You know what I mean? And our acquaintances, you know, I have planning friends, acquaintances that is in different gangs. And then plenty of brothers that I love is in different gangs, you know what I mean? So, they do their thing, you know what I mean? They do their thing, whatever, more power to them.
Yeah.
You know, if that's what if that's what they choose to do to make time pass for them, then that's what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What you used to do for help pass it? Like, was more into, you was kind of on your own, or you never click up with nobody?
No, I never patch up with no gangs. I wasn't really into that gang stuff. But my I don't know tatted on me, but that kind of, I want humble soldier at heart. You know what I mean? Because that's like all my childhood crime partners. You know what I mean? You know, some good brothers. You know. That's my childhood crime partners. They went in, they started that clique, and then I never really put that patch on me. But
speaking of that, like gangs and stuff, because I watch a lot of like jail documentaries and stuff like that, and it seems like in the mainland especially, it's a lot of races that hang out with races. So is it kind of like that over here, like Filipinos, Samoans, Tongans, Hawaiians hang out with Hawaiians, like they kind of stick, or is it not like that? Like
well, not really, because they get all kind of different gangs, right? Like I said, and then they all, like, we all from Hawaii, right? So gonna get Filipinos with the Tongans, gonna get Howleys with the Samoans. You know what I mean?
Mix, like, that we mix here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of different than from
the mainland, right. They're not really racist kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about? Would you say like it's more where you from, or no? No, not really. Not really. Just wherever you click with.
When you go up there, you know what I mean, and then.
Okay. So, Uncle, just for kind of touch back on, like, you know, what happens, you know, when you stay in prison, you know, or jail. Okay. What is like your daily routine that you would do? One
day in the life of Keaka Kuhaulua in prison. Get up, like, go eat breakfast, because, in a high, the whole halal, but anyway, we eat breakfast early, like 4 o'clock, 4:30. You know, the doors crack, so you stay in the chow hall by like 5 o'clock already. Yeah, something like that.
They force you to get up too for.
No, you don't gotta go. But you can starve.
But you gonna
you can starve. You know what I mean?
You might as well.
Yeah. So get up. You know, do my morning prayers. You know what I mean? I pray, of course. I pray. Yeah. And then go chow. Come back from chow. Clean my room. No. You know, wash up, whatever's, and then exercise. I exercise. I do some push-ups, some squat push-ups.
What was the most push-ups you ever did?
The most push-ups I ever did one time was 100 push-ups in a minute and a half.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, that is
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, that's going, you know.
You should just go
100
hard.
push-ups alone is nuts.
Yeah.
Um,
But anyway, go ahead.
I used to do the kind like 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 squats every morning before they crack the door for go rec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you go out rec yard about maybe 8 o'clock or something like that, morning rec. Go outside.
Play basketball.
Yeah, I used to go outside and play
Hoop 'em
basketball.
up, little
Yeah,
bit out,
yeah.
so-
Cardio.
Yeah,
Cardio.
yeah. Hoop 'em up, play basketball, play some handball, mess around. Then you come back in, they call you back in, you go rinse off, and then you go lunch. Lunch is at about maybe like 10:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30. You know, depends what they calling. You know what I mean?
Even like the lunch, you guys know what get every day or no? You just showing up and whatever is there.
Yeah,
is there.
showing up. Well, you know, Wednesdays we can get, but like Wednesdays is a burger day.
Oh, okay.
Thursdays is chicken day. But other than that, every other day is like something else.
Just
you know what I
whatever.
mean?
Yeah. Whip up. Yeah.
But every day, like every week, bro, we used to get curry.
Oh, that was the one.
I fucking hate curry.
That was not the one.
I fucking hate curry. Till today, bro. I fucking don't eat curry.
Yeah, I was like,
that was
oh, that was the one.
I know.
No,
That was
fuck
once
no.
a week. You guys had that.
Fucking like 3 times a week.
Oh,
bro,
bro.
sometimes 4 times a week.
Oh, they was doing that on purpose. Then.
Yeah,
That
yeah, I
makes
mean, and guys love that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh, bro, curry.
Curry.
I was like, fuck that. I ain't eating
How come?
curry.
How come?
I just got sick of them.
Oh, okay.
Just like,
It's too much.
yeah, just way too much, bro.
Yeah. Now you hate them.
Yeah, I hate that fuck. I don't eat them for nothing. I eat salmon before I go and eat curry. Bro. Yeah, in prison, I eat salmon for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I go and eat salmon before I eat one curry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do that, you know, go chow, come back from chow, and then, you know, relax. Maybe watch some sports channel or go read on book, maybe. I still read this author named Stuart Woods. His main character I used to like read was this detective guy called Stone Barrington.
Okay.
Yeah, one fucking stud. You know what I mean? Yeah. One stud, bro.
It's Jason Bourne.
Yeah, like he just help solve the crime and leave with the girl.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Reading that while you inside.
guy.
Right?
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. And easy reading.
Yeah.
Easy reading because the book it look thick, but the words is big and also resolved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then pastime, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So pastime, and then you get afternoon rec. You go rec again, you know, and then come back in, rinse off. Chow dinner. Chow is like 4 o'clock, I think, 4:30. Go chow, come back from dinner. And then after that, you stay in your pod after that. Like you stay in your pod, you know, you just whatever, chill.
Yeah.
Work out again, go do a night workout, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, or shoot, on another subject though, as far as like the drugs, is it like I'm assuming what is super accessible, like, or available in jail, like?
Yeah.
Oh, like what, people still bringing them in and just slanging them in jail?
Yeah. It's like it's available. It is available. So like for me, my thing is when I go prison, or when I go jail or prison, no matter what it is, but I don't use because I want animal. I want addict. I want fucking sick, demented addict.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So once you get that,
there isn't enough on the street for me. So I promise to God, there's not enough for me in prison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I substitute my addiction process with trying to discipline myself into workout.
Oh, wow,
You know what I
That's
mean?
cool.
that's good, yeah.
Yeah, workout, diet, bro. I never eat carbs for like I think I don't know, like 7 years.
Oh, wow, that's
wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. You almost can kind of turn them into a positive.
Yeah,
you know,
try
just
it.
like, yeah,
Try it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm assuming once you get on that drugs in there, bro, you still going
It's a
crazy
wrap.
because
Yeah,
you kind
it's
of
a
get
wrap.
them that often.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
when you're not on them, bro, you're going crazy inside there. That must be.
And your family on the outside is taking gas because now they send like they gotta send money right for law or commissary whatever, and then that's all you paying them. You know what, you paying them with your commissary or you having your family send them to this. Whatever, all kinds of stupid bullshit. People jump through hoops, bro.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed. You'd be amazed. But yeah, people jump through hoops, bro, in there for that.
It's not.
And that schedule was every day.
Every day.
Yeah. So what else you do for like pastime, like read, workout, like?
Yeah, basically. Basically that was my thing.
That was your
read,
getaway,
workout. Yeah, that was my getaway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then I used to get this radio stuff Sunday nights. Bro, Art Bell, his name was. Like, he talk about crazy stuff, like UFOs and all kind of crazy stuff. So that was my thing, like late night, Sunday nights, 10 o'clock, I would listen to that.
Yeah, almost like the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah. So Art Bell would be like telling, Area 51, all kind, and kind of listen to that. And
That's
then
cool.
Saturday nights was like reggae night.
Oh,
I used to have reggae night.
And when they play them on like the speakers?
No. You gotta buy radio.
Oh, okay.
You buy on radio. That's how you watch TV. If you're on radio, you cannot watch TV. You can see the TV, but you don't know what's coming out.
Oh, okay.
So you're on radio, that station, you turn to a certain station, the thing catch the TV and then come on your headphones.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of stuff we wouldn't know.
Yeah. Because if like Maui, like that, the TV is just blaring. That's all you hear. You know what I mean? But up there, like in prison, like you use that. So the thing, the noise is still crazy. You know what I mean? In prison, as soon as you crack your door, bro, boom, that's all you hear. It's like you hear dominoes, you hear cards, you hear guys talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that
Yeah. Shoot, so kind of just to go kind of like away from prison onto the next, just kind of when you first came out of prison, how was it kind of adjusting to, life and just being in society in general, after being inside for so long, and how was that for you, kind of adjusting?
Well, after I got out, the long stretch, when, not crazy long, but when good enough stretch for me, one long one, life was kind of trippy. It was trippy, squirrely, like, and I like go out. I still, whatever, but like, and then, like go out. And then when I got out, I got out in 2009. Right, like, I got paroled in 2009, 2 weeks before my dad passed away of cancer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then my younger brother, who's still in the system, Keone, he got released 1 week ahead of me, so 3 weeks ahead, my brother, before my dad passed. So my brother got paroled 1 week before me, and in the week after that, I got paroled. So I went up there, my dad and mom moved to the Big Island, so I went up there to go see my dad. My prof, someone let me go for like 1 day, I think, like fly over, go see him that night, and then the next day I had to fly back and check in. And then, so I did all that, went and see him, Of course, like, first I was seeing my dad, like, on his deathbed, thinking about my mom, like, just like promising them the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dad, I promise I'm going to take care of mom, all that kind of stuff, And then I never I went fuck up again. I went back to drugs again. Like, I was doing little good. I was going like, whatever, it was like 6 months, 8 months, something like that. But the struggle was real. You know what I mean? I was making pennies. Construction, masonry wasn't booming. Never have job. In 2009, we had that recession trim.
Yep.
So never have construction. And then for me get paroled from prison, I had to get one work for. So I ended up working for the Maui disposal, and I was making pennies, bro, like fucking $7 or something, $8. You know what I mean?
Shit. Yeah.
And then my friend guys, they're doing it big. You know what I mean? They get the dirt bikes, the lifted trucks, and all that. And then I gave in. I gave in to the beast.
Ooh.
I went and saw one of my homeboys. You know what I mean? No, he saw me, and then he was like, "Jump in, boy." And I jump in, and it's funny, like, brah, finally jump in, boy. Check this out, boy. We get this, we get that, we get this. So he gave me some, a lot. Gave me a lot. And then for make money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I ended up not feeding the public, but I ended up feeding my addiction with them. You know, feeding my addiction with them.
Don't get high on yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And and then the thing went spiral from there. Went spiral again, because now I sick again. Sick, like meaning I back on drugs. I sick again. So now that I sick, now my fucking homeboys, they don't like give me because they cannot make money now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because whatever they give me, they know I'm not making money.
Yeah.
And when they give me plenty.
Yeah.
So now I get mad at them, blaming them. So now I, going back out, committing crime, doing whatever, robbing, doing all kinds of stupid shit again. That ended me back up in prison again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ended me back up in prison.
I see.
And and then the last time you came out,
That was the last time.
you did time.
Yeah.
That was
the last kind of long stretch right there.
Was it in there where you're like, fuck, I'm over this? Or was it until you came out that you kind of was like...
Was when I came out.
Yeah.
Okay. When I got out, okay, I went back in, I think like 11 or something like that, 2011. Then I got back out like in 14, like ending 14. Okay. While I was in there though, I kind of like, tried to straighten my head out, just, thinking like, when I came in, people calling me boy, boy, nephew, and then now, fucking his unks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, unks? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that thing wasn't sitting right with me. And then when I got out, I got out that time, they let me out because I never had probation in my life. So they put me on probation. But on this probation called SSU SSU like one kind of higher intense probation program, because I had 2 strikes already, right? So they put me on that. Okay, so I got out, boom, and then like 4 months or 5 months, I think, used again. I mean, I'll use like 3 months again or 2 months since I was out. Because I never have no place to go. No. It's all an excuse.
Yeah.
Just because I won't use.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah,
I won't use. Okay? And I went back in. I went back in for 8 months again. I'm back, like beginning 15, I went back in for 8 months. And then I got out again. And then I went use again. And then she put me back in again for like, I think like 1 weekend or something, bro.
Yeah.
1 weekend. And then I remember this day, right now, was July 5th, 2015. I got out. And I stayed out.
Yeah. You stayed
okay.
out.
I stayed out. That was my last time back in jail.
Yeah, and what was like the turning point for that? Just over it.
Yeah. That time when I went back in and that couple of days I stayed in, I was like, told myself, I'm gonna try to take God with me out this time. Not only use him when I in there, try to take God out with me this time and give life one shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because outside I got fucking, I got wife outside, and she's struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was struggling, and what kind of husband am I? And that's my wife. That's not just my chick.
Yeah.
That's not my puka. That's not, whatever. That's my wife. I would choose to marry her. And that's a big trip for me. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm going to marry you, because I love you, we're going to work this out. We're going to be with each other forever. Because if not, you're just going to be my chick. You know what I mean? But that's my wife outside. She's struggling.
Yeah.
I'm not out there helping support her. She's bouncing around, living with,
whoever
yeah,
can at the time.
people and just bullshit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I told myself that, I'm gonna give my life one shot, life one shot this time. And then, so I got out in July 5th, 2015. That is my clean date.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got out July 5th, 2015. And then I got released. My wife got me into one halfway house. Okay? I got accepted. Plenty houses never accept me. All of them. Almost no place wanted to accept me because of my crime history.
Yeah.
My crime history, right? Because they never violent offenders. You know what I mean? And then I had, multiple
Other stuff.
Yeah, crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Multiple crazy stuff. So they never accept me.
Yeah.
And then this one chick,
Halfway house.
halfway house. My cousin, I give her props to Melin Koga. Oh, Potter now, but she was Koga.
Shout out.
Shout out.
She gave me one shot. She told me, Keaka, I love you. I'm gonna be strict on you because I like you be good, but I'm gonna give you one shot. I said, okay. And then from there, living in a halfway house up in Luku Town, the old Kabibi apartments. So it was rough. Up there because that's my old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, so I would go outside into the parking lot, the Wailuku parking lot, for smoke cigarette and, chill. That's the congregation spot for all the boys. And then my kid brother, Keone, was still stuck in his addiction at that time. He never get incarcerated, again. I mean, he was still on the street running on mock. So he would always come to there, see me. You know what I mean? And my kid brother, that's not only my kid brother, but I'm not only his older brother, but I'm his father. You know what I mean? So the thing hurt me, for seeing him like that, and he's begging, me, brother, please, bro, come help me, brother, please, bro, and I telling him bro, what the fuck you me do, bro? What, I cannot. I have nothing. I get take my money, bro. This all the money I get.
Yeah.
I'm not working right now, only side job, whatever. The state giving me EBT. I have nothing. And if you're hungry, bro, go buy you whatever. Take the car, I don't care. But that's not the help he wants. He wants the help that he's accustomed to me giving him, which is going out and robbing people to feed our addiction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I cannot give him that help, right? Because
you stay in a different mindset.
Stay in a different mindset.
Yeah.
And at that time, he's not understanding that.
Yeah.
He's not and which I don't blame him. He's not understanding that, and the thing hurt me, kill me, lose sleep, pray hard, whatever. Cry to my wife, cry to my sister. I know, cry to my mom. You know what I mean? And all them tell me, bro, you cannot, don't worry about him. You gotta take care of yourself first. And so I did that. And then one of my other good brothers, one day, me and my wife went and saw him. You know what I mean? I told him, bro, I stay out. He's like, yeah, I heard you was out. So I told him, bro. So he told me, oh, what you do in your life? What you do with your life? I told him, oh, I go back work. He said, okay, I get work for you. So he would pick me up every morning, prior, this is before me getting back into the union. So you get me back into work condition. He would take me go do landscaping, do little mason work here and there, giving me money, paying me. So that would kind of help out. That was helping me out, you know what I mean? But that is not where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know what? I needed more. To start my life off. That is not where I wanted to be. So my other brother, Bride Boy's dad, Kyle, would call me and said, bro, get back into the union. I said, yeah, bro, I try to. He told me, okay, go Maui Beach on this certain date, go ask for this guy, and he gonna get you back in a union. So I said, okay, brother, I'm going. So that day came, I went to Maui Beach, I went and asked for that guy. So he hooked me up, went to a whole seminar, and then he dig up my background. And then he found out I was already in the union, but so he back enrolled me. I never have to pay all my back stuff. He pay for everything, and then he hooked me up with a job instantly. That day I went back in the union. The following week I start one job. I was was the Conrack just was starting, so I built the Conrack. We was setting blocks over there. And I think I was with Quality General that time. And then after that, Quality General, you know, I went with Ono, because Quality was done. And they wanted me to go work all with them, but they wasn't going to give me, I think when place was still or something.
Oh, you have to figure all that out on your own.
So it wasn't worth it for me. And then, you know, I married, right, and at home, and I cannot just up and leave, right? So I went with one other guy. I went with Ono Construction, and then I stayed with them for like, I think like when, you know, all the way until they fold up. And then my old boss from Ono would go to Goodfellow.
Okay.
Yeah, this Filipino, bro. Him fucking guy, he take care of me too. His name is Marley Domingo, bro. Fucking hammer.
So he would bring you with him.
Bring me in. Yeah, because he told me, Hawaiian, go back Quality for now. And then as soon as I get my feet in the door at Goodfellow, he gonna bring me in. So that's what happened.
Right on. Shout out Uncle Kyle then first for just being that first link. Shout out Uncle Kyle.
Yes, bro, for real, bro. And you know, like, okay.
Shout out Dad, yes.
Bro, this is one like I'm gonna jump kind of far back, okay? I'm gonna jump far back, okay? So, usually me, when I get out of prison, every time, the first day out of prison, I go to my papa's house. I go to papa's house because he live right down where I live. I'm gonna stop over there. I'm gonna see Pop, and he gonna make grinds or whatever. He gonna go eat, boy. You know?
Yeah, something.
Yeah. He always get something for you. We're gonna eat, and then I'm gonna split, and then I would come like once in a while, I'd pop in and out, family parties, whatever. But one time, I was all fucked up already, like tore up, bro. Living in stolen cars, whatever. Anyway, I pull up to Ka'o store, bro. I remember this vividly right now. I pull up to Ka'o store. I was going in Ka'o store, and I was going to grab the cash register, rip them, and jump back in my car and dig, bro. Okay?
Yeah.
I pull up. Kyle was coming out of Ka'o store, bro. And then he told me, Aka, what you doing? Oh, right down and get gun shy. I was like, oh, nothing. I'm going to buy me a hot dog. I said, bro, look at you. Bro, you know what? You need help. I said, yeah, bro, I know. I said, no, bro, for real. Bro, I can fucking take you all over our house, bro. Meet me daddy's house, but I never go. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't ready.
Well, that sound exactly like Uncle Kyle, how you said that, bro. Like, I can picture him saying exactly that.
Bro, it's all love. Like, it's all love.
Bro, so Ka'o store owe him one fucking kind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Even the son, you know what I mean? One free hot dog will be nice.
Hey, send him down to the podcast whenever you guys like, bro.
Yeah, so that was nuts, bro. And then, all that. Then jump to now. So then I started with my boss, Marley, when go a good fellow. And then this other uncle was there before, though, Uncle Rob Kaunohano. He would bring in Marley. And then he would bring all of us in. The old Ono crew would go in. And then I've been with Goodfellow like 5 years now.
Right on. Nice.
Yeah. Good for you.
That's just another example of, man, it's all about who you know.
Yeah, it is.
In Maui,
it is.
Bro. That's how
you live on an island, bro. If you know that,
on an island,
exactly.
period. It's all about who you know, bro, for getting.
And then my story on how I stayed sober was I never go meetings because it wasn't for me. I'm not about going meetings and then hearing people's story because God forgive me, he know already. He know I judgmental. You know what I mean? And when people say bumping their gums about, oh, bro, I used to run the streets, I used to do this, I had that, I had this, I had this, I had that. And I'll be I don't even know you.
Just show me.
I don't even know you because if you did have all this and that, then you would know me. Because I'll be at your house. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I never go to meetings and stuff like that. I wasn't one, all that into that. Was just God and family. Was God and family. God, he's a man.
Yeah.
Mahalo
Keaka Kuhaulua for everything.
Everything, bro. Like, he saved me, saved my wife. And my wife is on huge supporter of me. One of my biggest cheerleaders.
Yeah. Shout out Auntie Jamie. Love you.
She's one of my biggest cheerleaders. You know what I mean? She support me 100. You know, and my sister Aina, my mom, my brothers, you know, everybody, my whole family. I get plenty brothers, you know, and brother, all supported me, and they all keep supporting me because they knew me from then, you know, way before I was a little kid, but knew me how I was then. They see me my progression now. You know what I mean? And and that's what keeps me motivated because. Don't get me wrong, bro. The struggle is the struggle is not real. I mean, like, oh my God, I can't. No, it's not like that, brothers. But you know, hey, once in a while, of course, I feel like, oh, I deserve this, or I deserve for do that, or I deserve. But I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So speaking, not only family, but was always there, but. Even like how you said, God was always there. You know, even though you wasn't taking with him, like you said, you wasn't taking him with you while he was coming out. He was always there. So even when you came out at the end, he was still there for you.
He was still there,
just like your family was there the whole time.
He never, for me, I cannot speak for anybody else but myself. He never left me. Because I don't want to always leave him. You know what I mean? And oh boy, that's the message. You know, one of the messages I like, you know, the brothers out there.
Yeah,
you
if you can take anything from this, this should be.
Bro.
Any young boys that was in your situation, just tell them, bro.
Like for real, straight up, brothers. Like, you know, there's no room in this world for thugs, brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want killer, you want hammer, they're in prisons.
Yeah.
That's where they stay. They're in prison or they're dead, bro. You know what I mean? If you like be somebody, like make a good life, bro, for yourself, brothers. Be out, bro.
Yeah.
Be out.
Stay out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so in my head, like back, it's not the struggle I used to live in back then is shit compared to the struggle and problems I face nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I used to see guys that like when I was all gone, I used to see guys at the stoplight, but I promise I'll pull up at the stoplight, like me, you know, my cousin Mose, rest his soul, you know, and my brother Keon would be in the car, and then I'll just be zoning out, and my brother guys would ask me like, "What, brother? What you doing? What the guy doing?" I said, "Bro, you know what I like?" He's like, "What?" "Bro, I wish I had that guy's problems." They're like, "What? What you talking about?" I said, "Oh, like." Oh, I gotta hurry up, go pick my kids up. I gotta hurry up.
The small
I gotta go.
problems,
I gotta go pick my kids up. Oh, bro, my wife gonna be. I gotta cook dinner. Oh, I gotta go and clean yard. I gotta go do all this. I gotta go work. That's the problems I like.
Yeah.
And my brother guys be like, "Why did he not tell you?" I'll be like, "No, for real."
It's in the mindset just changing.
Yeah, I like real people problems.
Yeah.
I don't like the problems we have right now. Worried about getting shot by cops. Worried about, you know, where we gonna eat, where we gonna sleep, you know, all that stuff. I don't like worry about that. So, moving to now, I have that problems. What I'm praying for, God will bless me with them. Yeah, and bro, that problems is nothing.
Yeah. Now you just deal with it because you knew that this was where it's supposed to be.
Because you know what, like I wouldn't grow up. You know, it took me long. Took me, you know, plenty turns and ups and downs and side to side, but that's
I'm
grow up.
Yeah, some guys never grow up. So
bro, for real.
Sometimes, and sometimes everybody. I mean, obviously everybody's journey is different, but God, He know you. He know how you're gonna take things. So, you know, the journey you went through is the only journey that would have brought you to this point.
Yeah,
if you did it any other way, I don't think you'd probably be somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So God knew you. God knew it was like. I didn't develop this, brother. You know what I mean? I know exactly how for getting back on track, but he just gotta he gotta trod the hard road. You know,
all those trials and tribulations that all made you to what you are today. So, shout out. But even on another note, I heard that you was in the mainland for on competition or explain a little bit about that. You won first place. That's right when you went.
Yes.
Where was it again?
It was in Maryland at IMM Academy. IMM Academy. No, MMI. The Mason something Institute. Anyway, I was the first Hawaii participant in the, because it's an invitational competition. So they would, the union would choose me for go up the union, the local one union would choose me for go up there for represent local one. So I went up to Maryland, and was a mean experience, for learn not only about like what my trade, but what go on behind the trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just like the engineers, all this kind of stuff. Like I learned about like the science of masonry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it was kind of heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
On
kind of
different
heavy.
side of it.
Yeah, on different side, because
so
I only used to do the boss ass side. You know what I mean? I used to do that out of the science of it.
Yeah.
So you placed first then?
Yeah, I won first place. So what the competition was, this architect draw one plan. They draw one plan out, and then give it to me. One architect gave them to me. Had 3 architects, so they all scheme up one plan, give them to me, and then I execute them. So I had 2 other guys with me, one ceramic guy, and one bricklayer guy, and then one block layer guy. The ceramic was from California, the brick was from New Jersey, and then me, the block from Hawaii. Okay, so
It sounds hard. Huh?
yeah,
It's covering the whole entire country at one time.
So we all come together, then give me the plan, and then I execute my part of that. I laid the block, did some brick, boucher with little bit ceramic. You know what I mean? I never did lay brick in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the first time I laid brick. So when I go class and I was, because I get like training classes, like, oh, okay, this is this style of brick, this is what you use on for this style of brick, and then they took me out into one town, and go see old brick buildings, get ideas on
style,
like on ideas and stuff. So that's how I got my ideas, and bro,
It's almost like an art the way you're making them sound.
and I would kind of kill them, you know what I mean? I kind of would kill them, just because the style, the style I did, wasn't brain busting for me because I was following the guy's plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of like. Yeah, I won first place. Yeah, in that competition, but in actuality, our whole team.
You
know what I mean? Because it's not only me.
And were you randomly chosen with them? So you never know them prior
I don't
to
know
going
them
on?
nothing. I don't know shit about any of them.
So a couple days before, you guys had like a class, like how you were saying?
Yeah, a couple days before.
How long you was up there?
I was up there for 1 week.
Oh, okay.
I was up there for 1 week, and then a couple days. So, we're doing all this kind of huaka'is like that, excursions, cruising, checking them out. Wow, neat, wow, go eat all kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then come to one, we gotta go night class. I was like, what? It's like, oh God, I'll call my kids, I'll call my wife, call back. Because we're still like 5 hours ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyway, we went class, and then this, okay, so they couldn't pronounce my name. And then I never liked them keep trying to pronounce them because it was making me irritated. It's not, no. So they was calling me Maui. So anyway, it was me, and then hooked me up with these guys, and it was one super cool crew. Like none of them was acting like they know everything.
Yeah, there's like, bro, I'm here.
They wanted to learn.
They was all open. Each and every one of them was open, because this guy, this is profession. This one, their profession. And then architects was like, oh, what you think about that? What you think about this? And so it was a super cool experience, you know what I mean?
Wow, right on, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations for winning that.
Right on.
That's cool.
So I've heard the story before, how your relation, I know your relation to Jesse Kuhaulua, and, that relation and how important he was to the sumo and Hawaii connection, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you can just elaborate on that.
That kind, Jesse Kuhaulua, the sumo wrestler, that's my dad's oldest brother. He's the oldest sibling.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so he was the first foreigner sumo wrestler to win the Emperor's Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he was the first foreign sumo wrestler, period.
Yeah, ever.
So, he's, I guess, he brought all the yokus, Akisanoi, Chad Rowan, who's that other cat, that other solid, Musashi Maru.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was the guy who brought them up there to represent, you know, to do for sumo. You know, and as a young kid, I used to do sumo. You know what I mean? That was that thing like, oh, bro, you big, bro, just go sumo. You know what I mean? It was a good experience.
Yeah, it's on legend.
He's on Hammer.
Yeah. He's from Maui too.
Born and raised Happy Valley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what was his? I mean, do they call it the sumo name? Because you know, like how you said Takamiyama.
Yeah.
And does that have any relation to Takamiya?
No.
Don't say that too.
Yeah, no.
Bro, because from Happy Valley,
Right,
you know what I mean?
right,
That's sort of, right? It just looked like it would fit so perfect, bro.
And then, Takamiya is the little giant in Happy Valley. Yeah. No relation. No.
Bro, that would have been a...
Yeah. That's good to know though. It's a Hawaii Maui ties.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Sumo.
Yeah. He's the guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
And Discover or something.
Yeah. But yeah, he was the talent
First.
agent for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for all these people.
Konishiki, Akibono, you know, Musashi
Rest in
Maru.
peace though. He passed away.
Akibono,
Akibono.
Yeah. That's a huge dude too.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I don't know how he passed away. I don't know like what really happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, he passed away, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember like when Konishiki first went, brah. Like so the first time I only met him like a couple of times. Anyway, I met him my uncle's retirement stuff was in Oahu at the Blaisdell Center. And then I met Konishiki that time. Bruh, like I was like, how the what?
What you mean?
Because I mean,
He's a big dude.
super
Super big
huge,
guy. Yeah.
And
he's still moving like that.
And he breathed hard just standing on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, what? How does he do that?
Jonah has that problem too. It's crazy.
Because it's not like people don't see it. They only think, oh, this guy's only big and fat, and they're just pushing people back and forth. But brother, training these sumo wrestlers go through is super crazy and intense, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Guaranteed.
Super, like,
and for them to be that size, that's even more intense.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot of weight moving around.
And he does it. So that was amazing.
Because when they go down for the squat, bro. Like,
Wait, Uncle said that he was breathing hard just
But you know it's on. Like, you know already, it's on.
Yeah.
Once they do that, and then their hands going for touch already, like one hand down and other hand down, you know already, like
they get calm.
they come
the impact.
Yeah, boom. Yeah, we had actually plenty sumo wrestlers from Hawaii that went up to Japan, not only Maui but in the state of Hawaii that tried it. You know what I mean? But they didn't make it like a lot of guys did.
Yeah. It's hard,
That's crazy.
But yeah, shoot. Thank you, Uncle, for coming on.
Dropping
all that knowledge on us. We was interested in it. So,
but that kind, so I got a question for you, brothers.
Yeah,
that kind.
Wasn't ready for this.
So the kind then, what would start you guys for do this?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna let Brad. I'm gonna let Brad go.
Basically, we'd be over here cruising, and then I would always tell one of them, like, hey, cuz we should start on podcast, only because the way we talk story, like just with us in general, I feel a lot of local brothers can relate. Like it's podcast worthy. Like people would find it interesting.
Yeah,
just
like good conversation.
Us talking about topics that there's one Maui relatable, Hawaii relatable, really, and then just some average guys their point of view of the world, right?
Right.
So I mean, I came up. I kept telling him, we start a podcast, and it wasn't until he kind of just cruising at home like all the time, or because he's
kind of researching on it more, and I was like, we can do that, and then now it's doing good, so we continue,
it's cracking,
good fun,
as long as we keep Keaka, I feel like in the center of everything,
and like
it's gonna continue to
just enjoy what you guys do, bro. Enjoy what you guys do, because once this thing become a burden, it's a wrap.
Exactly. That's what we don't like.
You know what I mean? Keep them fun, keep them enjoyable. And then that's what it is.
Keep them real.
Yeah, we try to have people from Maui, born and raised Maui, talking about Maui. That's the real reason why, because just shed light on what we do. Because we know some interesting. All three of us can say that we know some interesting people in our family, in our lives.
Just in our family, not even talking about other people. In Maui,
so it's been a blessing.
Did you guys ever think about like having somebody on you guys' show that deal with homelessness and mental health.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
going on.
Yeah, we definitely try
In
and
Maui.
Definitely trying to hit everything.
You know
every
what,
aspect that Maui can provide.
Especially because that's some big.
That's
That's a
big
big topic right now
especially growing,
in Maui.
yeah.
In Maui, you know, we see it right every day.
Yeah.
We drive past the harbor. We drive in Kala. It doesn't matter where
see
we're
them.
at. We see homelessness.
Definitely.
And it's crazy now because me growing up, I never see that. Like you guys do. Growing up,
we never really.
I
It wasn't
mean,
a big thing.
You know, it wasn't one big trip.
Yeah,
Like, you
those-
see maybe some Hawaiians camping out. You know, like, oh, Hawaiian.
Yeah, right.
You know, but now it's like we got villages, we got people. So like.
That would be a mean topic.
I wonder about that, you know, and I would like to learn more about it, you know.
Yeah, even us, I feel like, I think it's just finding the right person for kind of represent.
That side, like, you know, somebody who actually, I guess not credible, but you know what I mean, like somebody who's actually
So
physically doing stuff.
Somebody active in that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you are watching this podcast right now, bro, and you deal with kind of like homelessness or, you know,
mental
anything
health.
to do with mental health, hit us up. Come on, especially if you're from Maui. We're always welcome to bring on new people.
Oh yeah, because even with this, you know, we want to first shed light on one topic that not too many people are okay with talking about, or also being so blunt about it too. You know what I mean? So
and again, shout out to you, Unks, for being so open with us, you know, and sharing with us all your experiences.
Anything I can do for, you know, my nephew, of course, bright boy, but you know, for you know. Help out the next man.
Automatic. That's always good. Thank you.
Automatic.
Good times.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody.
Real Talk Maui, man. We out.
Yes, sir.
Aloha.